What's up, guys? This is Coach Bergman. I hope you guys are doing well during this continued quarantine. I know it's been a little bit of a challenge, but it's just been an opportunity to work on other areas of our lives, and I'm just really fortunate to still have the opportunity to be able to speak on behalf of the Harvard Lacrosse program. So it's always an honor for me, and let's get going with this one today. So this presentation's titled "Embracing the Gray areas of the game of lacrosse." And what I mean by that is not settled offense, not settled defense. Maybe it's not even transition. It's gray area. You can't necessarily replicate it in practice. You can't really coach it. So this is what I mean. So I'm going to share my screen here, and we're just going to show a couple clips from the PLL championship game, which I think really highlights the gray area here. So this is like textbook gray area, this play right here. Shot off of Rambo, and what do we notice right away? 9 seconds left in the half. And then just watch the Whip Snakes, who's leading. They're walking. Troutner sprints, picks up the ball, throws it down the field. Everyone's walking. 4, 3, 2. A shot from over the midfield line deflects, and it goes in the net. How crazy is that? That's gray area, right? End of a half. Everyone stops. Everyone thinks the half is over. There's like a few seconds left running off the clock. Matt Rambo's walking to the sideline to get ready for halftime, and the Redwoods score. Wow, from behind the midfield line. Just crazy gray area play. You don't coach that necessarily, and people have their hands on their head. They can't believe it. Let's keep going with a couple gray area plays. And what I really want to highlight is let's look at the score right now. It is 9-6 in the fourth quarter. Okay, remember that 9-6 in the fourth quarter. Let's watch how this one plays out. Again, total gray area. This goes from a loose ball. People have one hand on their stick. Westberg loses his glove right here. He puts his glove back on. He swipes at the ball. All right, Garnsey one-handed. This is total gray area. You got 7 people in the mix here. People don't know who's subbing on, who's subbing off. Yes, this is a part of a ride, and we've used this clip in a riding presentation, but this is textbook gray area, right? Like this isn't like in practice when you just roll the ball out and say play. And that's exactly what happens here. Just mayhem, total mayhem. Picks it up, goes to the goal, boom, 9-7. Fourth quarter, 9-7. Well, how's the next goal? Now it's 10-7. Shot, misses wide, and it's caught by his own teammate from the Redwoods at X. Pass, goal. Again, there's not too many drills to replicate missing a shot wide where it's caught by your ex-attackman, transferred, and a goal. Just a gray area play. What do I mean by gray area? It's not black and white. You're not replicating catching missed shots that's going to lead to a goal on the backside. It's just not part of the fundamentals of the game of lacrosse. But these type of plays happen all the time. This is the PLL championship game, one of the most competitive lacrosse games we've seen outside the NCAA maybe ever. And this is just total gray area for the 6th goal off the ride, 7th goal right here, or I guess the 8th goal. Missed shot, caught, back of the net. Gray area. This one, right off the face-off. The next subsequent face-off. Look at this mess. It's just an absolute mess. You got a face-off, 3-on-3 face-off. Nardella picks it up. No one has it. One hand on the stick. People are going. We're going fast break the other way. Greg Garanlian in his 30s, mind you. Full extension diving to make a play. Incredible effort. The ball bounces off the ground. Rambo gets it. He has a shot. Now we're going back the other way. Hectic. Yes, this is transition lacrosse, but this is just total gray area. No one's set. No one's in their stance. There's no settled offense. Again, we have face-off guys diving, full extension on the play, just incredible hustle. Look at that. I love this because he gets the check and the ball still bounces to Rambo right at the crease, and he doesn't finish, and then we're flying back the other way. again, I call this the gray area, and we love to embrace the gray. You just have to embrace it. It's a part of the sport. It's the exciting nature of the sport, and it makes it so great. But this is a gray area. So now we have 10-8. Now it's 10-9. And look at this, the next goal. Again, this is all the fourth quarter goals for the Redwoods that leads to their comeback. This time, shot by Sergio Perkovic. Bernlor makes the save. Westberg tip drill, a rebound. I don't even think he catches this one. It looks like he just sort of hockeys it right into the goal. Look at this. Shot, save, hockey. So again, let's go back to the fourth quarter run here by the Redwoods. The first goal is mayhem, just incredible effort all over the place. Lacrosse in its childish but most pure form, just chaos. So 9-6 turns into 9-7. Whipsnakes get one. Now it's 10-7, and we catch a shot and score a goal. Again, gray area, just a wacky goal off a shot. 10-8 now. It's 10-8. Subsequent face-off. We're diving, balls bouncing everywhere. Shot save. We're chucking it to the other end of the field. Gray area here. Brent Adams. Now it's 10-9. The next goal. Shot, save, rebound. Goal. Just wild. Just gray area at the highest level. And it is so exciting to watch that take place. But it also just highlights how the gray area is a part of lacrosse at every level. And I was fortunate enough to play at Wesleyan University, which is part of the NESCAC. And the NESCAC is known for these prolific offenses, high scoring. But with the NESCAC, you don't have fall practices by rule, and you start later in the spring as well. So you are inherently just very unorganized at the beginning of the year, and you see these gray area plays everywhere. The turnovers, ground balls, transition, missed shots, just wacky things that happen in the sport. And you just can get frustrated by it and go crazy, or you can just learn to love it. And we call that embracing the gray. And embracing the gray is really important. So I'm just going to share 2 drills that I love for embracing the gray. And the first one is called 2-ball 3-on-2s. 2-ball 3-on-2s. So you have a line of a 3-on-2 at X. And you have the same thing up top. And yes, you can do this from the wing or you can do this from the sides, but just simply, traditionally, you have a 3-on-2 behind and a 3-on-2 up top. And you just roll out the ball. Say you roll out the ball here, they pick it up, and this group attacks a 3-on-2. The difference is shot saved, shot missed, check, turnover. Whatever happens, you just chuck in a second ball into the mix, and this group picks up another ball. It could be random. You could blow the whistle and just throw the ball in, and they have to pick it up and fight for it and shoot it. But 2-ball 3-on-2s, 2-ball 3-on-2s are awesome. So once that rep's over, you go behind. Same thing. You throw the ball into the corner. Maybe this group right here fights for a 2-on-1 ground ball right over here. So he picks it up. You get some ground ball work, which is awesome. Maybe you get some man ball and they pick it up. And then this group, once that happens, attacks 3-on-2 and they go to the goal. Shot, save, shot, turnover, goal, whatever happens, the coach will roll in a second ball and the players have to respond immediately. So no matter what took place in the last rep, you have to find the new ball and go. And you can see this on the shot rebounds. You can see this when we saw that save from Tim Troutner on Garenlian's full extension. Things just change. Things happen quickly. So giving players the opportunity to react to 2 balls in one drill is awesome. So 2-ball 3-on-2s is great. And the second one that I love is just called the double whistle drill. And the double whistle drill can take place in any part of practice. And that's why I love it. But traditionally, a double whistle scrimmage is awesome. So what happens is you just play a regular scrimmage, but the head coach, or any coach for that matter, has the double whistle power. And the double whistle power is the coach will blow the whistle loudly and clearly twice, very loud, like whistle, whistle, and then they take a ball and chuck it anywhere on the field, and that's now the live ball. So it can happen at any point. It can happen during a hectic transition, and the coach double whistle, throws the ball to the other end of the field, and now they're attacking 3-on-3. It could happen after a shot save, double whistle, coach throws the ball right back to the offense and they have to attack again. It's great for replicating bad or wacky calls that referees make throughout a game. It's great for replicating unforeseen circumstances during a game. Maybe a dog runs on the field and they don't know what happens. Maybe they can't tell if it's a push or a dive and they randomly give the ball at the other end. Maybe you have too many men on the field and the ref from 60 yards away blows the whistle. You have to prepare your team for these gray area moments. Again, the last 5 seconds or 10 seconds of a quarter, yes, traditionally, nothing too crazy might happen at the other end of the field, but we saw in the PLL championship game that the Redwoods took advantage of that time and ended up scoring from over the midfield line. So how does the double whistle drill replicate that scenario? Maybe with 12 seconds left in the scrimmage, double whistle, roll the ball out in midfield, and let's see how the players react. This is all about teaching players that mental toughness, that next play mentality, that it doesn't matter what happened previously. All that matters is the next play, the next ground ball. And using double whistle can help to develop that skill of it doesn't really matter what happened because the whistle blew twice and that ball isn't even in play anymore. The ball is now completely different area of the field. So double whistle scrimmage is awesome. I love the double whistle scrimmage for gray areas. And again, you can do double whistle with any drill you really want. So if you're doing a settled offensive drill or double whistle that something changes, just keep that double whistle concept in your back pocket. It really helps to develop playing in the gray, as we call it. And those few seconds, winning a whistle, those few seconds are so critical, whether off of the end line, off of a turnover, maybe it's a wacky ground ball scrum. Again, you just have to embrace the gray. So I hope you took something small out of this one. The gray area is, especially as we have lost so much time practicing together, I envision that gray area lacrosse will definitely be very popular just through transition and through sloppy stick work especially. So learning not to get frustrated by those mistakes, learning to embrace them is going to be really critical as we move forward here with the sport. And double whistle scrimmage and 2-ball 3-on-2s is a great way to help develop that. Thanks for tuning in to HLX 1881, One Clip, One Drill. And I've really enjoyed sharing some gray area techniques. Again, my name is Coach Bergman. Feel free to email me with any questions and make sure you take a look at some of the other great work we have published on this page. Thanks so much.